Every January, millions of adults take a hard look at their drinking habits. Some try to go dry, others aim for something a little more flexible. So here to explain how people can interpret new research from the International Alliance for Responsible Drinking and why so many adults feel caught between pressure to cut back and pressure to participate socially is Julian Braithwaite. Great to see you, Julian. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Maddie.
Awesome. Okay, so it is the month is Dry January. So with Dry January gaining so much attention and popularity, what does your long-term scientific data actually show about drinking and our health?
So Dry January, everyone's talking about, and it's become something of an annual tradition. And look, anything that gets people to pause and reflect about their relationship with alcohol can be a good thing. But here's the thing, what the science consistently shows, and this is based on decades of research, and that is that drinking moderately throughout the year is the best approach. It's a better approach than just a one-off monthly fix, and it's more sustainable, less likely to lead to the sort of binge and bust cycles that are not the right approach. So moderation and the science really supporting that is the key. So the science and its decades of research is on the side of moderation.
Yeah, I can say when I attempted Dry January, I say attempted because I didn't make it the whole month, I felt a lot of letdown of myself and a lot of remorse for not making it the whole month. So, Julian, what does the evidence say about, the moderate drinking compared with not drinking at all?
Right, and this is what's so interesting, and this is based on, decades of research. And what that shows is that people who drink in moderation live at least as long as people who don't drink at all. So moderation, drinking, having stable drinking patterns throughout the week and throughout the year, that is the best approach. So you don't need to feel remorse about not going completely dry all January, but if you can get to a moderate approach where you're drinking in a sort of moderate way throughout the week and throughout the year, that's the best approach. And the science is on your side on that.
There we go. I like that. Science is on our side. What about, adults kind of feeling that pressure between cutting back, but also being social, and then kind of the stigma that goes with, you're not having a drink? Why do you think that is?
So, I mean, there's real tension, right, Maddie? I mean, on the one hand, drinking alcohol has been part of social connection. It's part of celebration. On the other hand, there's a lot of messaging around, reducing consumption, and people feel caught in the middle and they feel a bit torn. And you can see why this conversation does sometimes feel, so conflicted.
Yeah. Okay, so Gen Z, they get a lot of flack, but they're often described as the most intentional generation. So what does your research show about how, they approach alcohol, Dry January? How do they approach all this?
So what the data shows is you're right. They are the most deliberate and intentional about drinking. A lot of it's about the occasion. A lot of it's about how it fits in with their overall approach to well-being and wellness. And they're drinking in different ways. And one of the things they're doing is they're one of the early adopters of something called zebra striping, or what you'd call it here in the US is zebra striping, which is where they're drinking, they're going out for a drink, they have a beer, and then they may have one of these, no alcoholic beers that are now becoming really popular. So they're managing to stay out, but to drink more moderately. They have more choice, and they're using that choice.
Julian, that is crazy you say that. That is something I'm actually going to be talking about later today, the whole zebra of it all. So thank you for pointing that out. Where can we go for more information and to learn more?
Well, if people have questions, they should always talk to their doctor. But here at IARD on our website, www.iard.org, that's IARD, we have summaries of the evidence, information about the science, so people can go and inform themselves and make up their own mind and make informed choices about this, which is the key to this.
Awesome. Julian, thank you so much for your time and all this information. Science is on our side, so moderate drinking is okay, you guys.